I was an MI6 assassin, retired as a librarian. A tech billionaire's son ran over my wife. She died on the spot. The billionaire offered me $10 million. Take it and disappear. Your wife was worthless anyway. I declined. I lived in 47 countries, under 30 aliases. I know how to make billionaires disappear. He laughed. I have security. I'm a university librarian who catalogs rare manuscripts in the basement. Quiet, invisible, forgettable. What nobody knows is that before I stamped return dates on textbooks, I was MI6's ghost, the operative they used when deniability mattered more than morality. I retired 8 years ago for my wife Evelyn. Traded classified missions for domestic peace. The call came at 2:13 a.m. Mr. Hale, there's been an accident. Your wife didn't make it. Hit and run. Black Mercedes. Never stopped. I spent 2 days reviewing security cameras. The license plate flashed clear for 1.4 seconds under a streetlight. The Mercedes was registered to Jason Vale, son of tech billionaire Marcus Vale. 23 years old, 3 DUIs that mysteriously disappeared from record. I scheduled a meeting with Marcus at his downtown office. His assistant tried to screen me, but I dropped enough details about the accident that Marcus agreed to see me personally. His office was all glass and chrome, overlooking the city like he owned every building in sight. I know your son killed my wife, I said, placing the security footage on his desk. Marcus didn't even flinch. He slid his checkbook across the polished surface. Let's make this easy. 10 million. Take it and disappear. Your wife was replaceable. The casual cruelty in that word replaceable hung in the air between us. I slid the checkbook back. I've disappeared before. 47 countries, 30 aliases. But when I make someone vanish, they stay gone. He actually laughed. I have the best security money can buy. 3 former Secret Service agents, military-grade systems, lawyers on retainer. You're a librarian who stamps books. What exactly do you think you can do? I stood up and walked to the door. In 72 hours, your head of security will call you. You should answer. Marcus thought I was delusional. He had no idea who I used to be. MI6 buried my files so deep it would take a government with unlimited resources years to find it. And I'd made sure even that trail went cold. I didn't want money. I wanted him to understand what it felt like to lose everything that mattered while the world watched and did nothing. I started with Jason. His digital footprint was embarrassingly easy to access. Drug deals in texts, videos of street racing, messages joking about almost hitting pedestrians. Most damning a text 2 hours after the accident. Clipped someone tonight. Dad's lawyers will handle it. I sent everything anonymously to 3 investigative journalists. Next, I infiltrated Marcus's company servers. His impenetrable firewall lasted 4 hours. I created backdoors and documented every illegal transaction, every bribe, every buried violation. Day 2, his financial records appeared in the SEC database. Day 3, product designs leaked to competitors. Day 4, investors called emergency meetings. Marcus still had no idea who was systematically dismantling everything he'd built. On day 5, his head of security called him. I was listening. I'd cloned his phone days earlier. Sir, whoever this is, they're inside everything. They've accessed our safe houses, bank accounts, everything. This person is a professional. Marcus called me on a burner phone. I know what you are, ex-intelligence. Then you know I'm not bluffing. Your son made a mistake. You compounded it. He's gone, out of the country. He's in your lake house. Room above the garage. Check camera 7. Silence. Then frantic typing. What do you want? You offered money. You misunderstood the currency. I ended the call. At dawn, I released everything. The footage, Jason's texts, Marcus's bribery records, the cover-ups, every major news outlet simultaneously. By noon, Marcus Vale's stock plummeted 43%. FBI opened an investigation. Jason's location was triangulated within hours. 2 days later, Marcus showed up at the library. Unshaven, rain-soaked. Destroyed. You ruined me, he whispered. I closed my manuscript. You ruined yourself. I just reminded the world. You could have taken the money. I needed you to understand what it feels like when someone takes everything you love and faces no consequences. He stared at me, trembling. My son will go to prison. Your son killed my wife and laughed about it. Yes, he'll go to prison. Marcus broke. I turned back to my cataloging. They found him dead 3 days later. Self-inflicted. His son turned himself in. The empire collapsed within a week. I went back to stamping books. Students still see me as the quiet librarian. They have no idea I once made people disappear for governments.